Hello and welcome, this is Mouse Gunner, and we have a brand new game for you, Chroma Squad, and Tactical RPG. Now, as you can see here, this is inspired by Power Rangers, as you'll see in a bit here. I did start a game just a little bit, just to see how the beginning part of the game progressed. As you can hear, possibly in the background, this game's one of its notable features is its soundtrack, and so far I've been liking what I've been hearing. Matter of fact, I'll let you listen to a little bit of it here as it starts. Alright, let's go ahead and start ourselves a new game. Now, also this game has quite a sense of humor, so that's a part of it, and this is pretty story heavy, so I'm going to be reading a lot of the dialogue for you guys. So our start, we can do casual, so I guess this focuses more on the story. We have interesting, I guess that more or less this is easy, normal, hard. We'll go ahead and go with the interesting, which is normal, I guess. Once upon a time, at a TV studio just like any other. Super Rangers! It is time for all stuntmen to get into the scene. Hurry up! And where are the minions? There we go! We're all set for this part. Effects will come later. I guess we are lacking some story, huh? Yeah, but Dr. Mia doesn't enjoy it that much. This is getting really boring. I'm kind of tired of... Stop talking! While we're recording! Battle them, or should I remind you that you may click to either walk or choose monsters you want to attack. So this is more or less the tutorial. Defeat 3 enemies. Okay, so essentially, one part of the game that I've kind of already gathered is that you will have director's missions, essentially, or director's instructions that you have to do, and they'll have it up here for you to see. So we have to defeat 3 enemies. So this is a pretty simple tactical RPG, which is one of the reasons I'm really excited to get into this, because this is kind of something I grew up with as a kid, and this is very retro styling. So essentially, the blue squares are where you can move, so let's go ahead and take our yellow Super Ranger over here. Now you'll see some purple squares, now that means I can move again, or I can attack. I can't do both, so I'm next to the enemy, I might as well attack, and there we go. So we'll just go ahead and speed through the combat as much as we can. Now there's some other mechanics that I might be able to showcase for you guys here. So I'm going to stick the Red Ranger here, Super Ranger. Stick him down with the teamwork. This is this button here. And now you notice there's these yellow squares. So if I click here, he will be catapulted across the map in front of the enemy here, and then he'll be able to attack. And then the pink Super Ranger will be able to follow up. Okay, so there's the turn. They're going to beat me up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to switch to my Pink Ranger and just go ahead and attack the person here. And then just finish things off, go ahead and click the Red Ranger and come over and attack. Alright, so we did the director's instructions, which was to defeat 3 enemies. This is one of the best episodes I have seen so far in this season. Psst. He always says that as long as we are defeating the monsters really easily. I heard you! Now I want some acrobatics. We can add some explosions to them later. What kind of? Let me finish talking! Jeez. You should use the teamwork maneuver to toss people around so they can move further. So we already kind of showcased that mechanic. If you still don't get a word I said, use teamwork and then click on those yellow cells. Get in position! Okay, we're ready. Ready too! Alright, so we have to do 2 of those acrobatic attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Yellow Ranger with teamwork right off the bat. And then you can see here the Black Ranger can use that teamwork. Alternative, we can use the Pink Ranger or the Red Ranger to do the next moves. I think I'm going to use the Blue Ranger here. Attack here. And I may be able to reach, yes, with the Pink Ranger here. So you can see how the teamwork really helps things out. And we already performed our 2 acrobatic actions, so we might as well just finish off the enemy, which we can easily do this turn. Alright, so we did the director's instructions. Cut! Another perfect scene. Be glad I'm here to tell you what to do all the time. Oh boy. Now show the audience some more teamwork. You know how it works. Attack a minion when someone is using teamwork next to it. So this is the other element of teamwork. I trust you guys won't hurt me. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab our Yellow Ranger, put him next to the bad guy here, use our teamwork. Then if we run over with the Black Ranger and attack, they'll attack together. So here we can move our Red Ranger, our Pink Ranger. I forgot to hit teamwork, but that's okay. His turn's not over. Teamwork, and finally with the blue, attack. And then we get a triple attack. So there you go. There's our objective. Great job! Keep it like that. I'm loving this. Move now so the boss can teleport into the set. Where's that big girl in the monster suit? This is how you are going to do this. Remember your training. Put 4 of you adjacent to the monster in teamwork. And then attack the monster. Everyone around will help you out. This is what we call a finishing move. Why is he saying all these things again? We've done this so many times already. You just like telling people what to do, I guess. The monster will blow up when you do the finishing move. I need the 5 of you to do it together. Shouldn't we fight the monster before the finishing move? This feels rushed. Our audience won't enjoy it. I never want to hear you say, I want it that way. Director's instructions. Defeat the boss monster with a finishing move. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward. You just get all your team members nearby the enemy. You put them with teamwork mode. And almost set. We just need one more. And then with the Red Ranger, we can finish him off. Chroma power! Alright, so we defeated the boss with a finishing move. You are so strong! Splendid! now for the grand finale, the huge monster explosion. No! This is ridiculous. Not even a giant robot fight. Hey! The actors just sit in the chairs. We stuntmen do most of the recording. And besides, this is so silly. We always record in the studio. We could go outside, see different places. Come on, people! Our show is not that bad. I'm listening. Why can't we run our very own studio? Oh my, that's just the perfect idea! Count me in. What? Are you leaving Super Rangers? I'm in too. Let's do this. Have fun leading a studio that isn't fun to work at, Dr. Mia. Bye-bye, Dr. Mia. Oh, and please stop being so mean to your employees. You can't! No! At least leave the suits at the door. The stuntmen met a moment later, still dressed in their old studio spandex suits. They talked about how they could start their own studio and record their first episode. After a few minutes, an idea popped up. Michael has a warehouse not far from here. We could use it. Alright, that could be a start. Might be just what we need. Let's go there now. Arriving at the warehouse, everyone got very excited because of its size. And how they could take advantage of all that available space. They were looking around and thinking about camera positions. When someone spotted something. A huge pillar at the very center of the warehouse, covered in some sort of dirty bedsheet. No one knew what was under it. Where are those stunt actors? Oh. There they are! They need to return my studio spandex suits! Oh wait, what is that? I'll just keep watching. Then, curiosity knocked at someone's door, and the sheet was removed. Amazing! An incredible replica of a device used in an American Hero TV series. Someone plugged it in. The energy cable on the machine said its welcome message out loud. Hello, my name is Cerebro. This is an example message. Type the words in my back display and I shall text-to-speech them. Everyone's eyes shined. Wow, let them have those clothes. I know what I actually want from them now. I'll think of some devious plan. I'm out! We were just looking for a place to set up our studio and record, but now we also have the Cerebro thing to support our story. It's amazing! Yes, this is it. Just ask your uncle for this too. Our future fans will love it. Will do. I think he'll be happy to lend us anything, including the warehouse. Hooray! Everyone gather your props at home, and let's meet up tomorrow! We have plenty of work to do. So the group of friends decided to take a different path in their lives. Later that day, the clothes were returned to their old boss. And after a few weeks with a contract ready to be signed, they finally have everything ready to start recording. Alright, we have our contract. So we have a new contract. It gives us $1,000. And our conditions, we need to record a season finale after recording 4 other episodes. The contract will be canceled if the number of fans is lower than 0. Alright, so I have a little bit of an idea here for the name of our group and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and call this, and I wrote myself a bunch of notes so that I could get this right. So we've got Blackmore Studios as our studio name. Okay, so confirming our team. So our leader is going to be Richie Blackmore. And he's going to be red, and I think I'm fine with that. Okay, so we've got a couple of different types here. We've got leader, we've got techie, assist, assault, scout. So assault, we're going to, let's see, characters. I already kind of looked at this part of the game to see how it worked. So there's going to be our assault, and we have Ronnie James Dio. And we're going to make him blue. And then we have our scout, which is going to be yellow. And let's pick our character. There he is. Okay, and this is going to be the bassist, Jimmy Bain. Now, if you couldn't figure out, this is essentially the band Rainbow. Which was a band from the 70s. If you're not familiar with the names, Ronnie James Dio might, be familiar to some people. But there's going to be lots of references to that group, band, and also the Ronnie James Dio himself. So this is the band as it was formed initially. They came out with an album. Richie Blackmore came out of Deep Purple. He formed up with Ronnie James Dio's band, formerly known as Elf, and renamed the band Rainbow. And they recorded the album with Ronnie James Dio's former band, Elf. And then Richie Blackmore fired everyone that was in the band except Ronnie James Dio, and hired Jimmy Bain for bassist. On keyboard, and let's go ahead and get our character for that. There we go. We have Tony Carey, and on drums, we have Cozy Powell. Alright, and now let's get their colors. We're going to go with purple here and green here. So we've got all of the colors of the rainbow, at least the one that's on their album cover. Alright, so there we go. Now I didn't really much care for whatever the stats were that these particular characters get. So you essentially get a series of either penalties or positive bonuses, as well as for the character roll, you have also a bonus, so a 20% skill regen here for the assist, and then this guy has a minus 30% dodge chance, minus 30% counter, but 15% mecha health. Our techie gets gain skill regen when you use any skill, and he gets plus 4 skill regen, minus 15% to attack, and 10% shop discount. Our leader gets a plus 4 skill regen, 10% critical, and minus 20% health, but he also gets a 50% health bonus for being the leader, so that kind of balances itself out. Our assault and Ronnie James Dio gets a 10% dodge bonus, but minus 1 movement, and 10% health. And he also gets 30% attack for being in the assault. Then finally we have the Scout. As a Scout, he gets +1 movement, but as his character, he gets -1 movement and -10 attack, but he does get 15% audience per episode. So that's pretty much going to be our lineup, and as I said, I modeled this around the band Rainbow, but loosely. I mean, obviously this doesn't look like the band Rainbow, but that's kind of our motivation. And we've got the Chroma Squad, so change Chroma to Rainbow, and there you have it. Alright, moving along. So there is our squad, and I believe I have the colors: yellow, blue, red, green, and purple. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit done, and continue. Now it is kind of problematic with the band Rainbow picking a lineup. That's why I picked the initial lineup, because Richie Blackmore was kind of a hard guy to deal with, and he often fired band members on a whim. Okay, so let's go to our studio and enter some of our studio information, and then we're going to probably call an end to this video, just giving you guys an intro. But our studio name's already entered in. Our squad name is going to be changed to Rainbow as the band. Our transformation, I already kind of wrote down what I wanted to go with this, is going to be called Catch the Rainbow, after a track. I'm not going to actually tell you what a lot of these references are. You're going to have to figure them out yourself. The transformation shout, I have just a rainbow in the dark. Our mecha name is the Taiga, and our call mecha shout is Ride the Taiga, and our finishing move is is Rain Down. Well, yeah. I'm not sure if I should capitalize this or not. I guess not. Rain Down with Fire. Okie dokie. And there are all of our stuff for our studio options. If you don't get some of these references, hopefully you will in the future as we continue this series. But I hope you guys are looking forward to a look at Chroma Squad. Just doing the tutorial and getting everything set up for this gameplay. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.